This is Platinum Reviews reviewing Tekken 7 by Bandai Namco. Go ahead and give us a like on Facebook, subscribe to our channel if you like what you're seeing, and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. We'll start off with story mode. Story mode, you're following a reporter who's reporting the events that's going on. I guess some stuff happened in his village. His wife and family died, so he blames Heihachi for this and wants to go and find them. And that's all explained in the prologue, pretty much. And so it's pretty much following his journey. He's not a character in the game. You can't play with him. I don't even recall seeing his face. Or like it was just like a glimpse of it. So I mean, he's pretty much a nobody, but he's reporting all these events that's going on. Story isn't bad. I'm not a fan of how they did it. The story's good, at least, but it felt very rushed, and I felt like the story took me. If I would have sat down and played it non-stop, I probably could have finished the story in 2-3 hours. It was not a long story. Character episodes, these you play with one character, one fight, and it's a really quick, like, you know how at the end of the other ones with Arcade Battle, you finish the Arcade Battle and it showed that quick little video of what happened with them. That's what this is, but it's one fight. So I definitely dislike the character episodes and how they did it. You know, that's pretty much story mode. It's not bad for Tekken, but there could have been a lot more. Online, I'll show you this. So you got ranked match, player match, and tournament. Ranked match and player match are exactly what you would think. You fight one-on-one against an opponent. However, I did run into some issues with this. Whenever I would go and try and fight somebody on ranked or player, I kept getting the same people over and over again. And that really kind of ruined things because it was when the game first came out and I wasn't getting any new people. It was the same person over and over, and you know, these were people that I couldn't beat, honestly. They were really good, so it kind of just made it so where I didn't want to play those. Tournament, I loved Tournament. I thought Tournament was a great addition to Tekken. However, with Tournament, it's exactly what you would think. One-on-one versus people, get to the top. If you win the tournament, you get a bunch of prize money. I think it's like a million prize points or whatever they're called, money. However, my issue with Tournament, if you're fighting somebody, let's say it's the very first round, second round, doesn't matter. If you're fighting somebody and they are the host of the game, when you're fighting them, if you beat them, they can quit, and it cancels the tournament, takes you back to this screen. So if they rage quit, you pretty much, tournament's over, you guys start over. That really ruined the experience for me and made it to where I stopped playing online altogether because I kept having that happening. And there wasn't any, instead of migrating the host or something like that, there wasn't anything like that. It would just end it. So you're pretty much screwed if you fight up against somebody who you beat and, you know, they quit. Offline, you get Arcade Battle, which is normal with every Tekken, or pretty much every fighting game, versus Practice and Treasure Battle. Now, Treasure Battle, I believe, is a new addition to the Tekken series. I don't remember it in Tekken 6. I don't remember it at all. So, pretty much in Tekken, in Treasure Battle, you choose your character. For this one, we're going to just choose Steve, because he's my best character. And you pretty much fight characters one after another and try and gain treasure chests. I'll kind of show you that. Hopefully I don't lose. I haven't played in a month or so, so I might be a little rusty, but so let's see. Also, that's another one of the things that kind of gripe towards me, is the loading screen. As you can see, we've been kind of loading for a minute. Do not like that at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight here. Hopefully I don't lose. We'll see. One thing I do like about this Tekken, I think it's pretty much all Tekken, is how smooth the combat feels. If you've played one Tekken, you know, you've played them all, pretty much. Or not, I wouldn't say it like that, but you've played one Tekken and, you know, the fighting doesn't get any worse. Like, you know what to expect. So I'm trying to do I tried to do a blood drive, or a rage drive. So you have some new moves. There's rage drive and rage art, and your health has to go down below a certain point to do it. I'll try and show you it. Hopefully I don't lose again. But let's see. All right, so this is a rage art. Does a lot of damage. There's also rage drive, which is a little bit more difficult to pull off, but still not bad. Well, yeah, so I died, but you pretty much get the gist. So after you win a battle, you get a treasure chest, and that treasure chest has an item that can be used on customization, which I'll show you right now. So customization is, I want to say it was introduced in Tekken 5, might have been Tekken 6, but I want to say Tekken 5. You pretty much have all these characters that you can choose from, and you can customize, and all those customization options can either be unlocked with money that you get from winning fights, or through a treasure battle. So, you know, it really works to be playing treasure battle and unlocking things. As you can see, this is the entire cast of Tekken. This is the roster. There's some people missing. I know Roger was supposed to be in this. But I guess something with PETA, with when that dude punched that kangaroo, pretty much they were like, hey, no, people are punching kangaroos. We don't want that anymore. And so Roger is in the Japanese arcade version, didn't make it to America because of PETA, so, you know, thank them. But you have a lot of returning characters, you know, a lot of the same ones, but what I like about Tekken is they're always adding new people, like Gigas, you know, there's a lot, but also they change people. Yoshimitsu looks completely different now than he did. I'll try and show you with the loading time. So yeah, Yoshimitsu looks a lot different. He looks, I'm not a big fan of how they made him look, but you know, he doesn't look bad, but I'm not a fan. I thought he looked awesome before, and they just keep changing him. But yeah, you can do a lot with customization. I made Steve look like, you might have saw it before, I made him look like Leon from Resident Evil. Brian, I made him look like Skeletor. I'll kind of show you it once it loads. Yeah, I made him look like Skeletor, or the best I could with everything I had available. But yeah, you can do a lot. I mean, there's, you know, a lot of different things to choose from. And most of this stuff gets unlocked via the treasure battles. So, you know, treasure battle is a very good thing to do. Very fun. I spend a lot of time in that. But let's see, we'll go over here. I'll kind of show you the different levels too. That way you can kind of get a gist of what to expect. I think the level design is gorgeous. It's as beautiful as it's been. You know, Tekken always does a great job with, you know, variety of levels and just, you know, levels that you want to fight in pretty much. So we'll go to the level select screen. I'll kind of show you the things. So we got a few, and you got different things that, like, that means there's a floor break in it where you can break up through. I want to say that has like four different floors, and that's also an achievement or a trophy. This one you can knock them off the wall. It shows balcony break and a wall break, and that's also trophies. This is an infinite level. It just goes on forever, and there's a few of those. you know, and you got the small ones, and it shows all the dimensions. You know, I really like how they did this. This one has 2 floors. Um, you know, one floor goes on forever, the other one, you know, small. This one's a cool one because the stage is constantly going up as you go. Um, and if you're ever fighting somebody who's like, oh, you always use um, you always use walls to your damage and complaints and everything, you can actually go here and it's just infinite. So the stage goes on forever. They can't complain. Um, you know, it's cool. Um, yeah, pretty much that's Tekken. That's Tekken 7 for you guys. The game, honestly, I'm a fan of Tekken. You know, I've grown up playing Tekken. My first one was Tekken 3. Um, that was actually the second game I had on my PS1. The first being Crash Bandicoot. Second was Tekken. So you know, I've been playing this game for a very long time, the series, and I love Tekken. You know, as far as this one goes, though, would I say it's the best Tekken? It's not. Would I say it's a good Tekken? Yeah. You know, it's up there. With my biggest gripes being the lack of story mode, the online issues. I'll try and put. I was recording the video earlier and it didn't save that portion of it, but there was a huge glitch in it that ended up crashing the PlayStation. So I mean, there are glitches present in the game. I haven't hit them very often, but I do notice that they are present. But other than that, I mean, the game is a good game. I would highly suggest getting it, if not just for the platinum, to enjoy Tekken and see the next step in the story, see what happened, you know, after the events of Tekken 6. And, you know, if you have a VR, try out the VR mode, let me know what it is, because honestly, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, that's Tekken 7. If you have any questions about it, feel free to shoot out to, you know, shoot us a message on Facebook or comment below. Be sure to subscribe and like us on Facebook too. Really help us and keep content rolling. If you have any suggestions on something you want to see, definitely let us know in the comments below as well. As far as Tekken though, I would probably give it an 8.7 out of 10. I think that's really fair, you know, because my big gripes with story mode and with the, you know, load times and online, you know, I think that definitely hurt the score. Definitely made it to where it's not a perfect game, and it's by far not a perfect game, but that could have definitely helped. As far as that, the platinum trophy, if you're looking for a platinum trophy, this one is easy. I'd give it probably about a 3 out of 10, maybe a 4. It's definitely not hard, not time consuming, might take you a good 8 hours if you're doing nothing but playing the game. But yeah, it takes no time at all to get the platinum. If you have any questions on how to get any of the trophies, which you definitely shouldn't because there's not a lot of questions to be had, go ahead and let us know. A lot of the trophies too can be unlocked in practice mode, so that's a big thing. But yeah, you know, that's pretty much Tekken 7. Thank you for watching and taking your time, and you guys have a great rest of your day.